what's going on, guys? KOTOR here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Now, if you guys don't know, the past couple of days, two things were trending that are near and dear to my heart when it comes to Star Wars and when it comes to video games, and that was KOTOR and Revan. Both of those things were trending at the exact same time on Twitter, and I was like, oh my god! Please tell me when I click on this, it's going to be something exciting, it's going to be amazing, it's going to be the remaster, it's a remake, it's going to get me super excited to play KOTOR again, kind of similar to what Mass Effect's going through right now. I got super excited, man. I was like, oh, this is going to be fantastic. Clicked on it, and I was so severely disappointed. I was disappointed the reason why KOTOR and Revan were trending, and that is because apparently somebody was trying to gatekeep fans of saying, you're not a true Star Wars fan, if you might like this and that, but if you really don't know exactly who Revan is, you can't really call yourself a true Star Wars fan. And I'm going to say this. We're going to go over this comicbook.com article and kind of read their take on it. I understand where they're coming from. I disagree a little bit. But look, I'm going to come from this story in a nuanced way. I can understand both sides. I can understand people that are like, hey, you know what? There's certain things about Star Wars I like, but again, you can't gatekeep me from liking and saying that I'm a Star Wars fan if I don't know a particular character in this or that. Like maybe you don't know who IG-88 is, and we're like, oh my god, this guy, you don't know who IG-88 is? This guy's not a real fan. I understand that point of view of saying, you know what, you can't gatekeep me because I don't know exactly who that character is. I understand it. But I also understand from the other side of somebody that was trying to post this saying you might think Baby Yoda's cute or this or that, but if you don't really know who Darth Revan is, are you really invested in the Star Wars universe? I understand both sides. I can get exactly what they're going for. And I'm not really that nasty about it. Again, there's going to be things that we disagree and agree with when it not only comes into real life, but also when it comes to fandom and kind of talking about the Star Wars universe. It's a huge universe. A lot of expansion, a lot of characters, a lot of planets, a lot of stuff in the Star Wars universe. And again, we're not all going to agree or disagree on certain things. But it's actually one thing I want to get into and give you guys my opinion about it and really just talk about how, one, again, Star Wars has been around for over 40, damn near 50 years going on how big this universe is and how long it's been going on. And again, there might be people out there that are just getting into the very first time with the new trilogy that, again, I'm not a huge fan of this new trilogy. I think they did really good with The Mandalorian, but if somebody's jumping into the very first time, it's good to get them exposed to everything, exposed to the universe, and find things that they like when they're just jumping into the very first time, and maybe they might not know stuff from the prequels or the originals and stuff like that, or even the video games that were released back. KOTOR was back, what, 2013, so damn near a 20-year-old game. And Darth Revan is damn near a 20-year-old character. But I can also get the same side of saying, you know what, for Star Wars being, 40, 50 years old, and Revan is 20 years old, which, you meets about halfway through everything. Maybe people should know what this character was, what this game was like, and kind of get to know that, you know what, maybe if you don't know who Darth Revan is, hopefully this is going to be a time where we can tell you who Darth Revan is, and you can know exactly how good this character was. And again, I'm a huge Darth Revan fan, so I know I'm a little on the side of Revan, and maybe people should know who Revan is. But again, like I said, I understand both sides, and I'm trying to go a nuanced type of way of going through it. So anyway, let me get into this article and give you guys my opinion about talking about this comic book article. So, Star Wars Darth Revan trends after failed gatekeeping attempt from fans. So this is not so much nuance. This is going towards they are against gatekeeping. They're against what this person did on Twitter. And again, like I said, I'm trying to do nuance. I'm trying to give you both sides and give you guys my opinion about it. So it starts off with saying, ever since Star Wars landed in theaters in 1977, it's earned millions of fans around the world and has spawned sequel, prequels, novels, comic book, video games, and TV shows, offering audiences countless stories to connect with. The sprawling nature of the franchise and its mythology, in addition to the continued dominance of pop culture, means that fans have found a variety of entry points over the decades based on the type of content they'd like to consume and the characters they connect with most strongly. The downside of the fandom's passion is their tendency to gatekeep that community, with some so-called fans attempting to dismiss those in the community who connect with other corners of the galaxies far and far away. And again, I understand that. I understand that, you might be jumping into the very first time saying, I'm a Star Wars fan. I enjoyed The Mandalorian. Baby Yoda was pretty cute, or Grogu was pretty cute, or I was a huge fan of Finn. I hate what they did to Finn. But maybe I've never seen the originals or the prequels or anything like that. I understand what people are doing when they get into the very first time and saying, you know what, this kind of BS. If I don't know who this person is, it doesn't mean that I'm not a true Star Wars fan. I can also understand the other side where it's like, look, as a little kid, I have been dedicated to the Star Wars fan, as a dedicated Star Wars fan, knowing a lot of stuff. You don't want to be, you can ask my wife, you don't want me to play a Star Wars trivia game. It's really embarrassing and it's really sad, and I can damn near quote every Star Wars movie besides the sequels and whatnot. But I understand both sides. I understand of how it is kind of a pisser to have people try to keep people away from saying you're not a true Star Wars fan if you don't know exactly who this is. But also, I understand that, you know what, there are people that are passionate, that enjoy the Star Wars thing, saying, you know what, you can't really call yourself a true Star Wars fan if you don't know exactly what the history is and what characters there are out there that people do enjoy. So again, I understand both sides, and I wish this article was a little bit more nuanced, a little bit more equal to both sides, but it is what it is. So in recent interactions on Twitter, one fan attempts to invalidate the passions of others by noting that if you think Baby Yoda is cute and have only loved the series since the debut of Star Wars: The Force Awakens, yet might not be familiar with the character Darth Revan from the Knights of the Old Republic, you somehow aren't a real fan. In highlight of the toxicity of this opinion, it's not really that. I feel like toxicity is thrown out there way too damn much. I mean, good Lord, it's just somebody's opinion. Big deal. Get over it. I mean, that's just me. Everyone's gonna have agreements and disagreements. Who gives a damn? I don't really see it as that toxic, but okay. Many fans were quick to point out that awareness of Revan, who debuted in the franchise more than 25 years ago, since the launch, did not make anyone more of a fan than anyone else, as other fans were happy to merely celebrate the complex figure that left a major impact on them. And again, like I said, look, it doesn't matter. If you get into this very first time, if you're using the sequel trilogy to get into the very first time, I welcome you to the Star Wars trilogy. Or I welcome you to the Star Wars universe. If you are somebody that's been here ever since, before I was born when the originals came out, awesome, welcome. This is fantastic. If you are somebody that enjoyed the prequels, which I would say now at this point, prequels are better than the sequels, or even jumped in when, playing the Knights of the Old Republic, it's great. It's great to have all these different aspects of people wherever they jumped in at. However, I will say this is that if you are wanting to be a Star Wars fan and you're wanting to be invested in this thing, I would definitely recommend trying to get into more different things, reading books, playing video games, reading or watching the new Star Wars movies or the TV series when it comes to the Bad Batch coming out, or the Clone Wars, stuff like that. Being invested and involved in it is not a bad thing at all either. I understand there are people out there that are saying, you know what, if you don't know this, you don't know that, you haven't seen this, how can you call yourself a true Star Wars fan? I get that side as well. I'm a little annoyed too to see just how, at least in this article, how one-sided it is. So whatever attempts some fans are making to gatekeep the Star Wars fandom, the results was largely a celebration of the community and a merit of the character. Scroll down to see. Okay, so in this online article from comicbook.com, it gets into replies and stuff like that to this original tweet of gatekeeping Star Wars fans, and I'm not going to really get into them. Some of them are just like, I get it. At least when it comes to online and stuff like that, we kind of go at each other's throats, and it is what it is when it comes to the online universe. But I will say this: KOTOR being damn near close to 20 years old, and the character Revan being the exact same with its introduction. It's definitely one thing that I want more people to be involved in. I want more people to experience KOTOR. I want more people to experience the Old Republic and get involved and play that and stuff like that. I mean, hell, even, gatekeeping, like, if you don't know who Darth Malgus is and whatnot, how can you call yourself a true Star Wars fan? I find to be a little ridiculous, but I also understand people's passion when it comes to the Star Wars fandom of saying, you know what, come on, man, like, there's so many characters, be involved, know all these things, get involved, and just have the same passion as us, which, again, we're all different. Not everyone's gonna have the same passion, but you know what? Again, like I said, trying to go through a nuance. I understand both sides. I think it's sucky to try to gatekeep people from this, but I also understand those people that are really passionate, that know a lot, that are saying, you know what? I mean, this is the thing. Like, you can be a fan of anything. You can be a fan or a true fan or whatever it might be. Don't have people tell you what you can and cannot be. I guess that's the bigger thing of it. Don't tell anybody you can and cannot be something. If you're a fan, be a fan. If you're not, who cares? It's just, you know what? In this day and age, we're always at each other's throats, and go figure that Star Wars is where it's at right now. But anyway, just wanted to give you guys my opinion about it. As somebody that enjoys Darth Revan, as somebody that's enjoyed KOTOR, as well as playing the Old Republic, it's definitely one thing I'm very passionate about, and at least wanted to give you guys my opinion about it, kind of going from both sides. But anyway, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about the gatekeeping of this? Do you see it from both sides? Do you see it from one side? Let me know in the comments below what you think about this story, and I will definitely leave this in the description below so you guys can check out the article yourself. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Please have a great rest of the day, and I look forward to talking to you guys all next time.